Okay guys, so exam seasons is coming and most of you guys are studying more than usual. It's just this thing that all year long we do not study as much as we do when exams are right on our heads. And unless and until you have an extremely carefree attitude like me, you are probably all stressed out because you have a month or two left and there is a lot to cover. So you just go on studying for long hours continuously and still you do not grasp anything. Why is it so? Because you are not studying with the right technique. What's the right technique? Let's find out. Okay, so first of all, the 8-hour timetable that you get in your schools and colleges is garbage because studying for long hours continuously is actually not that beneficial. You may have noticed when you study for long hours that after a certain period of time, you start getting distracted very quickly and you start losing focus and you don't really grasp stuff like you normally do. It's because when you study for long hours, your brain starts losing its efficiency. That's why to prevent burnouts, you need to take breaks. Now, this is a point where most students, including me, get stuck. How much studies do you need to do before taking a break and how long should the break be? Well, Mr. Francisco Cerullo has got you covered. He's the guy that brought up the infamous Pomodoro technique. What is Pomodoro? Well, it's an effective study technique to help you study a lot in less time. Let's divide Pomodoro in 6 steps to understand what it is. Number 1, identify tasks. So the first step is to decide what you want to do. So for example, I want to study economics, and in economics, I want to study the basic concepts of economics. So the basic concepts of economics will be my task. Number 2, set a timer of 25 minutes. Now, I don't think I will have to tell you anything about this point, but I will still give you a tip. It's to use a stopwatch like this. It's got a timer. So the reason I'm telling you to use a stopwatch is because we do not want our mobile phones with us in this process. You can use your iPad if you study with it, but any other device is strictly prohibited. The third step is to work on your task with no distractions. So for just 25 minutes, put your phone on aeroplane mode, throw it if you want. Seriously, I don't care. Lock your door, put your headphones on if you study with music, and for just 25 minutes, study with full concentration. Number 4, end the work when the timer rings. I mean, don't stop if you're in the middle of something, but if you have finished the task that you thought you will be doing in 25 minutes, then stop and take a break. Number 5, take a 5-minute break. So after studying for 25 minutes, you are allowed to take a 5-minute break and you can do whatever you want in these 5 minutes. And there's only one rule. You cannot do anything in the study area. So you'll have to get up from that chair of yours and then do whatever you want. Number 6, after 4 sprints, take a long break. So after finishing 4 rounds of these 25-minute study sessions, you can take a long 20 to 30 minutes break before you restart your studying. And the only rule here is, again, you cannot take your break in your study area. I'm pretty sure that most of you guys will get amazing results with this technique, but there still will be some people for whom 25 minutes will not be suitable. So for them, I'll suggest you this guy's YouTube channel called Josh Chen. On that YouTube channel, he talks about Anime Doro, which is Pomodoro but a little modified. Now I don't know if he did that modification himself or not, but on his channel you'll find a lot of content about it. I'll link down below a video of his titled How I Studied 600 plus hours and watched 400 plus hours of anime in just 4 months. You'll get to know about Anime Doro from that video. Okay guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you in this video. I hope you learned something important and useful from it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.